everybody, Lorraine here from Morris & Sons, and I'm in the Sydney store again with lovely Tal.
Hello.
And we're again going to be talking about socks, but the topic is probably the best topic of all. It's the yarn, which
the fun stuff.
The fun stuff. I think it's what attracts most people originally to making socks. Sometimes you just go somewhere and you pick up that beautiful one ball and you want to make a sock. And we've got so many options here in store, Tal.
Where to begin? Okay, well, I'm going to start with the Regia. The beauty of the Regia yarn is that what happens is, as we said before, when it looks like a tram track, it gives you this sort of lovely Fair Isle look.
How amazing is that?
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
So again, you don't have to think about anything. You're not doing any patterns. You're just picking up your wool and off you go with your knitting. And what you get is what you see there. So, and you just never know. With these socks, what happens is sometimes when you're doing a pair of socks, the toe might be slightly different and the top part might be different. So they're always going to be like that, and that's usually not an issue. But if you are one of those people that wanted the perfect sock, this is what they make. And so this yellow wool here, they'll give you instruction of what you do with it. You don't actually knit it, but they guide you. So what will happen there is, if you follow the instruction, and I think Arnie and Carlos do a little video too, which is great, they show you what to do and you get a pair of socks exactly the same. So
magic.
They're called perfect socks. So they're fantastic.
Yeah,
so we have those. Then they brought in, which is absolutely beautiful and lovely to knit with, they brought a range with polyamide, again a bit of nylon, but just cotton. So there's lots of different colours, cottons, fruity colours, very popular, very good. And for people that are a bit allergic to wool or don't like using wool, this is
and how gorgeous.
Isn't that
because
beautiful?
It's actually got a combination of spots and stripes. I love that.
So just lovely, easy to knit with, great. One ball again will do socks. And then the same thing here, what they've done is this is called a boot sock. So it's about an 8 ply, so it's 6 to 8 ply, even though it's got 6 ply, it's really close to an 8 ply. So you can use a 3.5, 375, and it'll knit you a chunky pair of socks, which if you're living on a farm or you want something really, or you're going to go traveling in Norway, this is what you use.
Yeah, fabulous.
And it's also a lot quicker. And I think that's what we do our sock classes. We use like a slightly thicker yarn.
We use a thicker yarn, yes.
Yep. So that's this collection here. And then we have the wonderful Manos. This is a brand new yarn. It's called Super Pool, and it comes in these wonderfully groovy colours, and you have a little bit of this coordinating colour for your toe and your heel. So again, you have enough to make a pair of socks, but you just don't know until you do it what you're going to get. But the Allegria it's endless. It's once you knit it, you just don't know what's going to come out of it. So wonderful.
And that makes it really fun when you're knitting, right? It keeps
really fun. And this person did a slightly different heel, as you can see, sort of reinforced heel.
I like that heel.
Yeah, but this yarn, the Allegria, compared to say the Regia, is so beautiful and soft, and this is what they use when you're making shawls and things. So this is the yarn you go for. The Regia is gorgeous, but it's just not that soft. This is way softer. It's kettle dyed. The colours are just groovy and stunning. But if you want, that's a difference. You want pattern.
This is
groovy.
More of a luxurious sock, isn't it? Whereas this is more of your classic hard-working sock.
Classic but fun sock. And this is more just going up that next level, but stunning also. So if you've got that really special person, you might do one of these.
Lovely.
So that's
and Manos with the Allegra, it's actually the Allegra Grande that we use in our class,
which is like about a 10 ply, 8 to 10 ply, but very quick to knit with. So that's why we do that.
And again, super soft and squishy, which
and
is
all
just
washable.
gorgeous.
So you just have to remember that some people go, oh no, I just hand wash my sock, and they go, no, you don't have to. They're designed to be washed in the machine. That's what's beautiful. I would say they're sort of similar, a little bit similar to the Allegria, but it's still, if you want something in between Regia and something, the Paternelle is lovely, and it comes in about 6 different colorways.
I think that's the color for
and
that
again,
one,
and actually people have been making kids garments out of this.
It's actually it's very soft. It's lovely.
Some guy mixed it with another bold color and made a beautiful shawl.
Nice.
So really lovely. Okay.
So just again touching on socks. Sock yarn doesn't have to be for socks.
No, exactly. Absolutely.
You can do lots of
Absolutely.
Yes.
And then we just have the plain colors that people love also, because if you're doing a sock and you might want really groovy, but then you might want a different heel, then the plain colors are wonderful. You just grab your red or orange, mix it up a bit.
And I think the plain colours work really well for those fancy patterns where maybe you've got a bit of cabling or pointelle.
It really stands out, whereas these ones maybe not so much. Absolutely. Patterns, and that's where the Lane books or any book with really beautiful patterns, those ones are really
perfect for that. Whereas you can use your simple sock and let the yarn do the talking.
Exactly.
Rowan has got some sock yarn. This is our Rowan one.
It comes in plain colours and it comes also in tonal.
I must say I do like the colours. This is one of my favourite colours.
There's some new gorgeous mustards and greens and blues. So that's
beautiful.
Lovely too. And again, this is very usable for garments. So never feel that you just have to use it for socks. It really comes in handy.
I'm actually using it in a garment at the minute.
Wonderful.
I'm mixing it with the Shuffle colour change and it just looks fantastic.
And you put a little bit of mohair with it, voila.
That's another beautiful Rowan colour there.
And then we've got the Regia, the Regia mixed with a silk. Then there's Regia comes with, you either mix it with a little bit of premium silk or they do a little bit with cashmere or bamboo, or they've got the yak. So there's so really and truly, it's just endless.
We've got so much.
But a lot of our sock yarn is usable for many other things.
Absolutely.
So that's what we love about it. That you just have, you're open to, and because it's washable, you can use it for kids' garments and for garments. Very practical.
And one of the biggest trends, which you've already touched on, is combining yarns at the minute. So whenever you add like a mohair to a sock yarn,
straight away. Even if it's a tiny bit coarse, as soon as you put the mohair in, it's just delicious and soft.
Beautiful.
Very,
love that.
Very, very, very popular at the moment.
And then, Tal, we've got some really exciting yarns sitting at the front here. Tell us about these.
Well, this company is a Turkish company. I think when you were overseas, you saw their whole range.
We did, yes.
But we saw these sock yarn in a box, which who doesn't love something in a box? So you get this gorgeous box, which you can actually mix and match. So if you get 2 colorways, you can do whatever you want with it. But the socks come out in this amazingly even, beautiful stripe. Karen, our knitter, made a couple, and she said to knit with, it's gorgeous to knit with, really soft and lovely to handle.
Wonderful.
But you get these gorgeous, very almost Dr. Seuss types stripy things going.
They're so fun.
So for kids, for adults, who would not want a pair of these?
Well, this is it. So we've got the little mini ones. So if you're into like mini-me matching, you can do an adult and a kid's matchy-matchy, which is very cool.
Very cute. Very cute.
My house is just full of odd socks, so I'm happy to just like knit up all the colours and go wild wearing them each and every way.
It's actually quite good. You get quite a long, if that's just one box,
that's it,
that actually gives you quite a long pair of socks.
Yeah, it does.
So,
and very vibrant colours, which is lovely. Tal, have you had a chance to knit with all of the sock yarn we've got in store?
Unfortunately, my time is so limited, but I'm going to be working my way through.
Okay.
So I'm definitely, my next one is going to be the Urth Yarn. I can't wait to get my hands on that. And my son's got a birthday coming up, so that's going to be his present.
Perfect.
Done.
Yes.
And I'm just going to make some little socks ready, because suddenly all these people I know are having babies.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just going to make a little collection of small socks and have them ready to go. That's what you do with your socks. You make a collection, and every second day someone
keep churning
needs
them
a
out,
little.
and then
Exactly. So as gifts, fantastic.
I just had a thought though. You and I were talking the other day about Urth Yarns, and they have got a beautiful pattern, haven't they, for a little top,
which
for
we will
kids.
be showcasing soon. A little. It's almost like a little singlet, and beautiful, and the little pants to go with it. So we'll have that.
Yes,
Karen will be working on that very soon.
Lovely, very versatile. Wonderful. Well, thank you for taking us through all of the sock yarn that we've got.
My
I think
pleasure.
if you didn't know how much we had in store, you definitely definitely know now, and come along and spend a bit of time looking through it, because it's definitely very, very inspiring. If you would like to find out more about any of the yarns that we've spoken about today, you can just click on the links below. And otherwise, thanks very much, Tal.
My pleasure.
Thanks very much for joining us. Please do follow us along on our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram. We're always making these little videos to let you know what's happening, and we hope to see you again soon.